Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are on day 40 something. I don't actually remember. We're on the steady fundamental route, if I remember right. That's what Hiruko called it for some reason. My name is Bryn. I'm enjoying this route a lot. This is, I think, the best route so far in the game. But then again, it's the end game one. We basically are going through two other timelines, and we've solved the mystery of Hiruko. And now Takumi and her are working directly with each other, keeping everybody else in the dark. So far, so good. And we're doing okay on our route. Our route's fine, but the mystery route's pretty screwed over. The killing game route's not great. The problem is that it seems like Hiruko has a different series of events compared to Takumi. So Hiruko is trying to solve problems that Takumi is saying it didn't solve them because he's lived them. He sees himself in the timeline. So where Hiruko, it branches off from, for Takumi, it's steady and it's stable. Every timeline is set in stone. You can't change them at all. But Hiruko, she can go back in time and change them. Or at least she thinks she can. So, I don't know. We're going to find out. I finished breakfast and returned to my room. I couldn't get the hunt timeline out of my head. If we didn't do something, everyone there would die. We had to do something. I just didn't know what. Tomorrow, we'll go to the hunt timeline. We can figure it out then. I murmured this to myself, then decided to make my usual routes. Yep. Free time. Also, we learned about the time loop in Ito.
What do you mean we can't jump to the hunt timeline?
Ito planned out basically that he read a book that said that all we have to do is keep everyone alive. If we could do that, we could stop the time loop. That's the theory in question.
Oh?
You didn't see me around the school during the day, did you? That's because I was at the lab doing maintenance on the PLM. While I was doing that, I realized someone locked the machine in the hunt timeline.
Don't tell me Ito 3?
It's highly likely. We're the only ones who knows he's there. It'd be a problem for him if we showed up again.
So he stopped us again from going... Oh, he stopped us from going back to that timeline? Not again. Wait, do we know who canonically turned off the PLM? Or the mystery route? I don't remember.
Probably. I can't say for sure when he did it. But it must have been between day 45, when he saw us, and today, day 49. Whenever it was, the lock will... What? Whenever it was, the lock will only be removed after 50 days have passed. On day 99? That means day 95 at the earliest. Oh, 95. Not 50 days from now, 50 days from then. And everyone in that timeline gets wiped out on day 93, in other words.
We won't make it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Womp womp. We sat there stunned for a while. They might not have been from our timeline, but all of our friends were going to die. I'd spoken to the versions of them in that timeline. I'd spent a especially long time with Tsubasa. Those memories came crushing back in my mind. I saw her bubbly smile. How much longer would she be able to smile like that? I clenched my fist tightly, infuriated at my inability to help her. Yeah, it's your lady, bro.
I understand how you feel, but what's most important is that we protect everyone in this timeline.
In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this only because it's our way out of the time loop.
I know. Our priorities are still the same. We have to make it to 10 a.m. day 100, all of us alive and happy.
Right, let's focus on what we could do to make that happen.
It's not that complicated, is it? We just have to keep winning our defensive battles.
All the way to day 100.
Yeah, Are you saying there's some other way? Yeah, we get the numbers ourselves. Hiruko gaze slowly shifted up.
If we went up there, we wouldn't have to fight.
The artificial satellite?
Wouldn't that be safer? It would boost our chances of survival much more than staying here.
But how would we get there?
Huh?
The escape pod won't activate till day 100.
I'm aware of that. We can't go flying into the vacuum of space if we rip the door off either. We can forget about the pod.
How then?
Oh.
We could try calling for rescue.
Oh.
We'll use the distress signal transmitter. The maximum cargo of the rescue craft is 2 tons, more than enough for all 16 of us.
What? Didn't we go over this before? We need to input 9 of the 10 liver mortis codes from Team 1 to boot that machine. And those codes only show up when a unit member is truly dead. So that would mean at least 9 deaths. Wait, hold on. Are you suggesting what I think you are?
I think so.
Of course. Nobody has to actually die. We can just get the codes from other timelines.
It's a good call. But what about quantum... What is it called? Quantum luck or whatever it is? Isn't that what's called? It's a good idea, but it's not the most pleasant means of getting things done. It would mean we'd be using the deaths of our friends in other timelines for the sake of our own survival.
That's true, but we wouldn't be killing anyone or allowing them to be killed either. We'd go after versions of them that were already dead, just looking at the backs of those we never could have done anything about.
Yep.
I'm sure they'd forgive us.
Yeah, I'm sure so. I sure hope so.
Think about it, Takumi. This would be for the sake of saving everyone in this timeline.
You know, I actually got a bad feeling about this. I don't know if this plan's gonna work. Yeah, I get that. Alright. Whose liver mortis codes do we need? I already saw 5 of them in the mystery timeline.
Let's review them. Tsubasa 2, right?
I sifted through my memories. The mystery timeline gave a firm nod.
The other 4 were Kakoji's scrapbook.
Ito's is 8. Gaku's is 0. Kako's is 9. Shioma's is 3.
Where does that leave?
There's 5 people on Team 1. Terumi, Ima, Takamaru, myself, and me.
Anyway, we just need to find just 4 of those liver mortis codes.
Then we can activate the distress signal transmitter, and the 16 of us can get onto the rescue craft. Interesting. He's right, yeah.
Once that's done, we'll all go to the artificial satellite together.
Try to think of timelines. I guess I could look. Let's look now and see where we could get some of these bodies. All right, well, Darumi, the Cult of Takumi route, or the Box of Calamity, either one would work. We may be able to get it out of her. We kind of need to be able to see the body, right? She's a mummy. So characters that are mummies or disappeared won't work, right? Am I right? I don't know. But this is weird. Wouldn't the casual route mean that... Oh, the casual route, somebody disappears? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, that's right. We lost that route. Never mind. I'm silly. Yeah, I don't see Darumi dying anywhere. Or Hiruko. In any of these timelines. Well, this one. That's the killing game route, though. Oh, okay. Are there any timelines where 4 of them are dead right now?
I don't think so. There isn't even one where 2 or 3 of them are dead.
I guess we'll just have to check different timelines one by one.
Indeed. We should probably go find Darumi's liver mortis codes tomorrow. You remember, don't you? She killed in the battle against Feshness in some timelines.
Yeah. This is horrific. But she was absorbed, I thought.
Oh?
We'll jump to the coming of age timeline, which branches off from that event. Coming of age timeline? You don't remember it? So I doubt there's any point of explaining. Timeline that plays out like some sort of teen drama, like, wow, the teenage dream, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a weird timeline. I had no idea what she was telling me. Hiruko stared off into the distance, eyes narrowed with kind of wistful yearning. Aw, that's kind of sweet. We should head back soon. You know when we could leap tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Yeah, 7:30 to 11 p.m. I'll head to the lab in the morning. I still have some maintenance to finish. You'll come to the lab alone.
Why would we bring anybody? What?
By 7 o'clock or else.
Or else, dear Lord. She left before I could respond as usual. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. We might be able to get there before long. All we need to do is 4 more liver mortis codes. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think the fundamental study route's going to fail. We're not going to make it. And Takumi's going to instead do a hard reset redo. And he's actually going to go to 100 Lion Last Defense Academy 3. That's what I think is going to happen. We're going to try to do it again, but this time we need to save Fireboy. As I thought about that, I found it hard to calm the thumping in my chest. I hope that... So this side is resolving the timeline issues, and the other side is going to resolve the... I guess the lore issues, because I do have a lot of questions about the lore still. I don't accept how the artificial satellite is, how Sirei is. We haven't even touched the anti-faction, the anti-Exodus faction league or whatever. And we haven't even talked about Koroa. So I know they suggested it, but it didn't make sense on their suggestion. I don't know. As I thought about that I found it hard to, keep the thumping in my chest. Yep. I stretched my hand toward the satellite and clasped my fingers into the palm, as if I could somehow catch it in my grasp. I don't know. Do they have memories of what they really are yet? I guess not. Ding dong bing bong. Thank you, Sirei. So, like, that's a memory that will come back.
Aha!
Okay, does everyone have one now?
Everyone except Miss Shizuhara.
Oh, that's fine. She went out to explore early this morning. I gave her hers before she left. Oh, it's the badges. This is a lame medal. Yeah, I love it.
I think I might be allergic to this cheap metal plating. When was this? When was recycling day again? You can't throw them out.
Yeah, in case you didn't notice, you've just been bestowed medals of great honor. Honor my ass.
Hey everyone, why don't we have a party tonight? A party? Yes, celebrate the halfway point. Now you're speaking my language, bro. I'm up for that. Me too.
Count me in.
But after another, everyone expressed their approval of the idea. Well, Takumi?
I was unsure how to respond. I wouldn't be there that night. I had to jump to the coming of age timeline. But I couldn't come out and say that, so... Yeah, of course. I'll let Hiruko know about that, too.
It's settled. Tonight, we'll have a halfway to 100 party.
Sounds good, but that name's kind of mid, ain't it? It's mid. You know, I do have an issue with Takamaru. I think he should be like more old school language, not new school. Kind of mid is pretty new school shit. You should be talking a little bit like, you know, whippersnapper, or you know what I mean? There was a character that did that, right? Who was it? I don't even remember. Then how about, oh, it was Kaito Momota. Kaito Momota's kind of theme in the Japanese translation, like the normal, is that he kind of talks a little bit older than everyone else because he was raised by his grandparents.
Then how about we call it the Hump Day Party?
I am picking up what you are putting down, Miss Amiya. No, Ava.
That sounds kind of fun. Sure, why not?
Sirei, Nigo, you don't mind, do you?
Yum, yum.
Well, the defensive battle is on day 57, so okay, I'll grant you special permission.
But don't freaking cool.
Oh, dag you, Sire.
But no freaking grinding or throwing it back. Yeah, Kiyoshika. Maybe don't bring your sword to this one.
I would never freak or grind with the holy Jumanji sword. Man, she's been saying that a lot. She's acting weird. She was like really perverted in a lot of the other time. Like she said some things, but this time she's been denying like every ounce of it. So I wonder what's going on. We spent the morning and afternoon preparing for the party. I knew I wasn't going to be able to participate, but I was also in no place to refuse, so I helped out too. As the day wore on, the sun sank steadily west in the sky. It was 5:40 p.m. I still had some time until I had to meet Hiruko, but I didn't want to get yelled at for being late, so I decided to leave the school and head to the lab early. Have a good party, guys. Stepped to the entrance hall. Sire and Nigo were there, almost as if they'd been waiting for me. Another late night with Shizuhara, huh, Sumino?
You know the rules about relationship between students. No heavy petting.
Oh my gosh, dude. What? Man, Nigo's so pervy right now. That's not what's going on. We'll be back before the day is over, so there shouldn't be any problem. What about the update party?
You're not going to attend?
No, sorry. Do me a favor and come up with an excuse for me. You're a real loose cannon, pal. Although, I admit, you're the one keeping our operation running smoothly.
We've yet to experience a single fatality, and you even managed to get Mr. Atsuki to cooperate with us.
So for now, we'll let your egregious behavior slide. Normally, I'd have to execute you for this kind of stuff, you know? So sorry. So grateful for your generosity and understanding.
He didn't mean that at all.
Still, I never would have guessed the cerebral glitch repair program could be used like that. You managed to fix Atsuki's defect and successfully used the Dalminic therapy on him, too. Sounds like Shizuhara's handiwork more than yours. Yeah, that's true, but it was still a brilliant idea.
You're the one who created the program, sir. I think you're the true brains here.
Oh, is that right? I mean, of course, only a 300 IQ genius like me could ever make such a thing.
Nigo, the thumb drive you gave Hiruko must have had a copy of the program on it, right? I never made any copies.
Me neither.
Actually, I don't recall giving Miss Hiruko any thumb drive in the first place.
Yeah, that was the only one ever to use.
What does this mean?
On the night of day 16, Hiruko and I leapt to the killer zombie timeline. We had two goals back then. Preventing Hiruko death, purging key data from Takumi 2's brain. We succeeded in saving Hiruko 2, but failed to capture Takumi 2. I got cornered by him, fell out of the bathroom window, and got knocked unconscious. Next thing I knew, it was day 17, when I woke up in my room. In this timeline, Hiruko told me,
Treating Takumi 2. That's been taken care of too. I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigo gave me an extra one as a spare.
So she lied? Did she lie?
I gave it to Hiruko too. I revealed myself to her and explained everything.
Wait, why did she lie?
She injected Takumi too with anesthetic.
Could it be she lied to me? She never gave Hiruko 2 the thumb drive. Which would mean that timeline Takumi 2 is
still infected with the Gi data.
that, which we already knew because we did the mystery route. Double ellipses.
Oh.
I see, so Sire exposed my secret. Well, it's true. I never gave Hiruko 2 a thumb drive. Why would you lie to me?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. Why the hell not? You have any idea what you've done? If we'd fixed Takumi 2, then Ava wouldn't have had to die on day 25. And we could have prevented Moko's death on day 43. Hiruko remained silent. Her face was screwed up slightly, and she started staring at her feet. Fine. You can't tell me why. That's all there is to it. We only have 5 minutes until we can leap anyway. But if you really can't tell me, you have to let me choose the next timeline we leap to instead. Where are you planning to go? It's obvious, the serial killer timeline. I'm going to erase key data from Takumi 2's brain. If we don't do something, everyone except you will end up being killed. There's no other place for that timeline to go. Just more branches that end up with Takumi 2 murdering everyone. So you want to create a new branching path? Yes. We're going to create a timeline where nobody else has to get killed. Future where everyone who's left can live out their life happy. What if I refuse to go with you? I need that thumb drive of yours to fix Takumi 2, but there's only one, so are you going to take it from me by force? Takumi, you promised me last night. You said we'd go to the coming of age timeline and find Darumi's livor mortis code. Remember what you said on our top priority was making it to 10 a.m. on day 100 in this timeline together and happy? Are we going to... I think we're going to the lower part or the upper part of the slasher route, which is the zombies. So that's the new branch that they're talking about. That we're going to cure Takumi 2 from there, but not here. So everything that happens here happens, but not everything that happens here, which makes sense because the zombies and the slasher are different things. Making it to 10 a.m. day 100 in this timeline together and happy. The surest way to do that is to find those 4 livor mortis codes and call the rescue craft. We'll have a greater chance of survival if we go to the artificial satellite as a result. We'll finally be freed of this time loop. But who's all dead in the serial killer one? Literally nobody we need at this point. Dear Lord, what a rough time. We'll finally be freed from this time loop. Hiruko's words helped me regain my composure a little. What she was saying made complete sense. The versions of our friends in this timeline are our top priority, and even if I did manage to fix the serial killer timeline's Takumi, it wouldn't erase the branch of that timeline where he never got cured. A timeline where Takumi 2 killed everyone would still exist somewhere in blood space. Knowing that, was there any point in fixing him? One rail would still covered in flames, no matter what I did. But then I thought about what Hiruko had told me.
Of course, one of them is still destined to burn in hellfire. There's no changing that. But it's better than if we'd never added that second line at all. At least this gives the passengers a 1 in 2 chance at happiness.
I sincerely apologize for lying. I was obviously in the wrong. In spite of everything I just said, I'll let you make the final decision. You lead, I follow. I'll keep my mouth shut and cooperate with whatever you want. I thought about it. Should we go to the coming of age to find Darumi's, or should we go to serial killers? After a lot of agonizing... No way. Whoa, a decision? No. No way. Decision on day 50. I can't believe it. It's hard to say. Look, the problem is that I think if we go to the serial killer, what we're doing is we'll be getting rid of the what's it called? The gi from a different route than just the serial killer. It's gonna be the zombie route. Coming of age would be fun. Let's do Hiruko's plan first. Let's do Hiruko's plan first. We'll go to the coming of age. We'll do that one another time. Man, I didn't know that we were gonna get branches off of this. I've decided I think you might be right. So we're going to the coming of age timeline.
I nodded listlessly. This doesn't mean I don't feel anything for everyone in the serial killer timeline, but what matters to the most to me is everyone is here in this one. You don't have to explain. I know how much it pained you to make this choice. Yumi, this is the right choice. We won't regret it. No, I won't let it cause us any regret. Yeah, let's go. Hiruko placed her hand on my shoulder. Put your hand on my shoulder. Oh, no. I felt some of the tension in my chest ease up. Good. Oh, 7:40 p.m. We have 10 minutes since the leap window opened. In order to regain the time we lost, we speedily put on our leap suits, configured the machine, and then, yeah. No. Here we go. Here we go. I don't remember what we were doing at this time in the coming of age route. Wait, that's a route that ended pretty early. So is it possible? I don't know. Let's see. So we actually have a lapse in the days. So who knows what's going to happen? We're going to find out. All right, we made it to the school, but we can't afford to linger. Why not? We have until 11:10. That's plenty of... Have you forgotten what we came here to do? Look at the code on Terumi's back. Yeah, on her dead body. Where's her dead body? I don't remember in this timeline. Terumi was killed, battled by Veshnus. The day is the start of this timeline, the Box of Calamity. Wait, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we all buried her. Now that you remember, you know what we have to do. Oh, are they gonna show it?
We're going to dig up her grave.
Do we have any other option? That's why I said we couldn't linger.
But
I understand your reservation. I don't want to do this either. But our hands are tied. We have to do this if we want to go to the artificial satellite.
Man, it's been so long since I've even dealt with this timeline. Like, that's one thing about this game, is that I have to remember a lot. I don't know what happened here.
Okay.
Grabbed a nearby shovel, shut my eyes tightly, and drove it to the ground. Hiruko and I started digging in silence, and each shovelful of dirt was, there was a searing ache in my chest, eventually. Saw Terumi's body on the dirt, drained of cryptoglobin, leaving her behind nothing but a blackened mummy. It was tragic to look at. My heart felt like it was about to burst. I averted my eyes.
She fought valiantly to protect all of us in this timeline.
Well, I mean,
Her body
yeah, I
is
guess.
the embodiment of all of the nobility and sacredness of that act. It would be rude of us to look away.
I bit my lip and gave a small nod, looking back down at Terumi.
Narumi, I'm going to have to move you a little. We're doing this so you can live on elsewhere.
Hiruko apologized as she lifted up the body and turned around. On the back, there was a number.
Seems so.
Number 5. Another number got. We carefully restored Terumi's grave.
Thank you, Tarumi.
Please, rest in peace.
We pressed our palms together as we said goodbye to her, then quietly took our leave. All right, another one down. So we just got, what is it, 3 more? Takamaru, Takumi, Hiruko. Is there somebody else? I think there's one more person.
Up and Adam troops, time!
Thank you so much, Sire. I made my way to the cafeteria for breakfast. When I got there, I saw everyone but Sire and Nigo. Takumi, how many times is this now, man? We would kindly stop disappearing all of a sudden, Captain. We went over this last night, didn't we? Takumi went to the city ruins to destroy some enemy recon devices. Isn't that right? Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. I wasn't sure why Ito was covering for me, but I decided I'd better just go with the flow. Well, no, actually, yeah, that's right. Ito's a good guy, and he knows about the time thing. So he's on our team. Hiruko needs to recruit him. He's basically our third in command, which is necessary at this point. Hiruko, you went off exploring and never came back.
What were you up to? Well, you met up with Takumi in the city, right? Then you finished the mission together? Yes, exactly.
Mr. Sumino, at least say something before you take off.
Yeah, we would have helped you destroy those devices.
There weren't that many of them, so there was no need for us to send a huge group. I think Takumi was just trying to be considerate when he decided to go along. He didn't want to ruin our plans for Hump Day Party. That's why he did it. But in the end, the Hump Day Party was canceled. Huh?
You and Hiruko were gone, so there was no point in doing it without you.
I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. No, you had something to deal with, although I guess you don't need forgiveness from this degenerate trash heap.
But I'm seething. I want my forgiveness. You'll have to play Russian roulette with me.
If you want my forgiveness. The god I got.
I saw this in a visual novel. There's 5 in the chambers. Me first.
Hearing Terumi say that brought tears to my eyes. It reminded me of her as I saw her last night. And here she was, right in front of me, alive. I couldn't stop the emotions from surging inside of me as I thought about it.
Hey, don't look at me like that. It's not good for my mental state.
Oh.
Okay, let's all enjoy some Russian roulette.
Ava, do you even know what Russian roulette is?
Yes, of course. Miss Kawana can just soup up the wheel so that it goes full tilt. Mesdames et messieurs, place your bets.
Oh, for the love of murder. Oh, like roulette, the game. That's funny. Thanks to Ito's cover story, Hiruko and I weren't questioned any further. Everyone ate breakfast together and left the cafeteria. The only ones left behind were Hiruko, Ito, and myself. Sorry about that, Ito. Thanks for the help.
Yes, thanks to you, we have managed to explain our way out of things.
But why the story?
Yumi, you vanished right out before the Hump Day Party, right?
I thought if I didn't say anything, everyone would get upset and go looking for you. Then your clandestine activities would be interrupted. So I said what I said to appease everyone. Did you know what we were doing last night? Nothing specific. I have the vague notion that you might be leaping to another timeline, though. I told Ito about the parallel leaping, by the way. Right. I know all about your little secret. All of the little secrets. All of them. I know better than anyone about that your objective is to keep everyone alive. So that's why you're covering for us? I told you before, right? I'll do everything it takes to regain your trust. That's why I came up with that story. Thanks, Ito. Good job, buddy. I left Hiruko and Ito and returned to my room. Then I started my usual rounds. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Move out, baby. All right, we got a bunch of stuffs. There's so much stuffs. Double ellipses.
Huh?
I have a feeling you were here.
We don't need to arrange meetings anymore, do we? If we have something to talk about, we can just come here. Does that sound good?
Wait, that doesn't even make sense. What if I don't have anything to talk about? Then what?
By the way, have you looked at your device yet?
Not yet.
What? You don't care when we'll get our next Liver Mortis code?
Not really, it's just...
Look now, you'll be surprised.
Pulled the device up and looked at the screen and I saw the numbers on the display and... What? Are you serious? 12:05 to 12:35 a.m. on day 74? I thought it was going to be 57.
Yes, the next timeline. Time the blood waves will surge.
It's more than 20 days from now.
That's right.
The Liver Mortis codes we know right now are number 2, 8093. And as we saw last night, Rumi's 5 is 6 total. But we need 9 codes in all. So we need to wait till day 74 until we can go find the other 3. Fortunately, you're still not quite right. It's likely impossible we'll be able to get any on day 74. We'll have only 30 minutes to leap that day. It takes longer than that to get from the lab to the school. Even if we sprint, it's just impossible. Nodded at the deep sigh. When do the blood stage waves increase after that? That's not on the device yet, so we have yet no idea. Jeez Louise, dude. What a nightmare this is. Either way, our goal stays the same. We need to get to the artificial satellite as soon as possible. Whether that ends up happening on day 80 or day 90. Well, even if we leave with only 10 days left, it beats being stuck here. Then let's stay focused, Takumi. For now, we continue with our school routine, as usual until day 74. Things will be fine. Don't worry. Oh, there's a defensive battle on day 57. Don't worry about the defensive battles. We know exactly who will attack us and when. At the very least, we can be sure no one's going to die permanently on the battlefield. Of course, but I'm not going to let them. I'll protect them on the battlefield and anywhere else. Well said, Captain. I expect great things from you. The artificial satellite suspended in the night sky seemed just a bit further away than usual. But I couldn't let things get me down. I narrowed my eyes and cast sharp gaze at the satellite and its cold glint. I wonder if we're going to have to deal with the cult of Takumi. That'd be kind of cool. Day 52. Day 53. Day 54. Okay, we're actually getting some time skip. Day 55. Day 56. I think we're just going to get some free time. For the 4 days, I lived out my life at the school like I always did. As per Hiruko's orders, I laughed, trained with everyone, and sometimes got into arguments too. But we didn't experience any serious issues, and time ticked away. Relative peace. There was nothing we could do about the liver mortis codes until the blood space waves peaked again. I allowed myself to temporarily forget about that and focus on living a normal life as possible. Day 56 came to an end. Day 57 would soon be upon us. The day the next enemy attack. Day 57. Double ellipses. Here we go. Is everyone set?
You've all drilled the details of your next foes into your heads, right?
The commander's name is Zendaya.
Excuse me, are you stupid or something? It's Zanzibar.
Zendaya. You're both wrong. It's Zenta.
You had the ability to make copies of people.
Moko had no idea what the ability did to her in the first time I went through all this. Found myself almost slipping up and telling her, but stopped just in time.
Sounds like a real pain in my ass.
It's fine, we have nothing to worry about. This time Zenta will show up with her factory setting, for the lack of better words.
What the hell does that mean? Hiruko must have been trying to explain that Zenta would show up as herself rather than a copy of one of us.
At any rate, I doubt she'll be more of a problem than any other commander. So long as we're careful not to get copied, we should be able to win with ease. Or so Sirei and Nigo told me yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
So true. She got it word for word. When's the next enemy going to be here again?
Right after our wake-up call.
I think we've disabled the announcement for today.
Why is that? Well, you're up already.
So there's no reason to play the announcement.
Nigo had barely finished speaking when it started.
Intruder alert, defense mode.
Awesome. I don't think I'll ever get used to this alarm. You'll be fine.
The Tsukumo twins are by your side.
You guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna skippity skip.
That's one problem dealt with.
Now we just have to defeat their commander, Zendaya.
I told you, it's Zanzibar!
It's Zenta!
I don't know why they keep doing it.
Never mind her name. We must simply kill her.
Here we go!
Oh man, I actually don't mind this form, but it's nowhere near my favorite. I think it's one of the weaker designs. We win! Yes!
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. Oh, dagnabbit. Stop it. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing into a plume of smoke.
What was that?
Yeah, that was kind of depressing.
Did she self-destruct? I think she did!
That bitch couldn't fight for shit.
Shit.
Yeah, she wasn't worth getting sick over.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Exactly! We managed to defeat her!
Everyone nodded in sync, though they all seemed dumbfounded by the abrupt end to the battle.
By the way, how did you like my moves, everyone?
I saw signs of effort, but it was nothing to write home about.
Hey, why are you so hard on me?
Because you irritate me.
Right to the bone with that one. Anyway, since we've won our fight, why don't we do our thing?
Oh, you're not usually so eager, Shoma.
Sorry. I went and opened my gaping sewer hole of a mouth.
That's true. It is a sewer hole of your mouth. By the way, did you eat everything I gave you? All that feces? Just stuffing. Shoma, you have to eat these. You have to. I guess I will. I'm not human. We could probably bully him into that. Yeah,
No,
I believe it.
I didn't mean it like that. Hey, snap out of it, Takumi. That's your cue.
Oh, right. Ready? Go!
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on. Yeah. And so ended our defensive battle. The next attack would be on day 63. We'd be fine if we could just keep this up. We had nothing to worry about. Pat each other on the shoulders, turned to the school with a spring in our steps. Day 5-8 isn't this great? Oh, geez. I don't know if I made the right decision. We're kind of zooming here. I feel a little uncomfortable. Day 62. We're just getting free time or something. Another 4 days passed quietly, like the calm after a storm. Nothing exciting happened. If I had to mention something, I guess it would be that the spice blend of Kurara's curry was extra hot. It upsets Shoma's stomach, leading to somewhat explosive situation. Oh my gosh. Oh no. We had to do some cleaning afterwards. Whoa. Shoma. Whoa. Whoa. Oh man, I would have totally humiliated you if I had saw that. Man, why didn't you clean it? Why didn't you clean it? You're a big boy. Other than that, nothing of serious significance happened, and the days went on by almost too peacefully. Yep. Slid on by. I was honestly starting to forget about the liver mortis codes. If things kept going on like this, there may be no real reason for us to go looking for them after all. I got the feeling we might be able to manage the last 38 days without doing anything too special. As long as we kept holding strong against the enemy attacks anyway. We were due for another battle soon, tomorrow on the morning of day 63. It's okay. Things will turn out fine for us again. I reassured myself, crawled into bed, and fell asleep. Day 63. Oh. Is there a battle today? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. It's like, oh, is this all the information there is on the enemy? Yes, it doesn't seem like there'll be any commander this time.
So we're just gonna fight a bunch of weaklings? That's right.
Man, that hardly seems even a real battle. Nonetheless, it will be without its challenges. Challenges? The cannon father they send, this time they talk. They'll scream for help and call for their mothers as they attack.
That does sound challenging. Huh? Well, what's the big deal? Is it fun to kill things that are crying for their mommies?
Yes, that is the greatest pleasure of all. Oh my gosh. I really hate that face. She does it way too often. Ugh. Oh, for the love of murder. There's something seriously wrong with you two. True. You're one to attack. Oh yeah, that's true too. Shouldn't we just avoid listening to them? How do we do that? Oh, we could yell over them. If we're all screaming, we'll drown them out. But what should we yell? If we just make noise, we might still hear what they're saying. Then why don't we yell the multiplication tables?
Multiplication tables?
It's pretty basic math. We are at a school after all. That's a great idea. Let's give it a shot. Yes, truly ingenious scheme. Oh, she doesn't know it at all. Because she's so dumb. Oh, man, that's great.
I think I could tell where this is going.
And then it happened.
Intruder alert.
Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know why I did that. There's normally a ding dong bing bong. No ding dong bing bongs here. It looks like we finally decided they decided to shine their ugly faces. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Move out. Skippity skip.
No!
Oh, yep, here we go.
Not like this!
It's true. I can hear them. I can hear them talking.
Ah, I cannot get enough of this! It's making me hot and bothered. I cannot believe I get to kill them while listening to their pathetic cries!
Ew. Ew.
It feels amazing, doesn't it?
What? Ugh.
Let's just ignore those two.
Agreed. Agreed. Everybody voting to ignore those two, say aye. Aye.
Everybody else, stick to the plan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Here goes. Starting with 2.
2 times 1 is 2.
2 times 2 is 4.
2 times 3 is 6.
What the?
2 times 4 is 51.
I knew it. I knew it. She's so dumb.
Mommy, save me!
Oh, she's so dumb. I love it. That was so weird. Yeah, skip the battle.
We finished with them before we were even done with 6.
There's another wave.
Guess I'm gonna have to face the challenge of the 7 times table.
Gaku, don't tell me you can't do math either.
Shut up! 7 is easy peasy.
Anyway, just ignore what they're saying, guys. Here goes.
Not like this! I don't want to fight!
Ding, ding.
Yeah! Take that, you freaking small fry!
That was a piece of cake.
Oh, are we done already?
I kinda wish there were more.
Absolutely not. I've had quite enough of multiplication.
If another wave shows up, we'll have to start multiplying double-digit numbers.
No! Please!
Everyone burst into laughter. I didn't know Gaku was that dumb, to be honest with you.
Anyway, seeing as we won, right, it's time.
Take it away, Captain.
Got it. Ready?
Go! Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated, never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on! Yeah, that's super fun. Day 37 days left. I felt sure that things would really going to work out. We just had to keep going. But unbeknownst to me, somewhere in the shadows, things were starting to come apart little by little. It would start a gnaw at us. What? No, it's got to be something dumb. Got to be a meme. Some sort of joke. Gonna be like Shoma being like, I'm just cuddling in the corner. No. Oh. Okay, this is intimidating. Day 66. Take your licks. Over the past 2 days, everyone has gone less communicative. Whenever someone did speak, it was to make fun of someone or make a cutting remark. It wasn't anything like our usual joking. There was no affection to it. It seemed like everyone just wanted to take out their frustrations of the people around them. I didn't know why it was happening, but we have been living together in the past same place for over 65 days. It seemed natural that all the stress that had been building up might come out as resentment. The matter of the liver mortis codes was still on hold. Hiruko and I hadn't decided which timeline we'd jump to on day 74. Yeah. We'd only have 30 minutes anyway. We couldn't get to the school from the lab and back in such a short time. Still, it felt like a waste to let one of our rare opportunities slip us by. That's why Hiruko and I were at a loss for what to do on that day. Today was day 66. We were about to pass the 2/3 mark. Our 1/3 of our time here left. I hope we wouldn't run into any serious issues, but things don't always work out. My expectations would be crushed the very next morning. Oh no. Someone dead? No way, no way, no way, no way. 6-7. I'm even. Thank you so much, Siri. I went to the cafeteria to get breakfast. As soon as I walked in, I heard screaming. Icho, I heard you were making something real loud with Tsubasa in the garage last night. Loud? Don't play dumb with me, Shoma, saw you. It's true. It was around 1 o'clock in the morning. I was wandering around the school because I couldn't sleep when I saw both of you making something that looked like a gun. A gun?
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it. This is what I made, a beam gun that generates a special electromagnetic pulse. It's just a toy, though. It's harmless to the human body. Ito put the barrel to his temple. Oh, give me a scene. Give me the scene. They're not going to. They should have. But the classic, what's his name? Nagito, the Komida gun thing. It just dies. See? That was an interesting way to describe it. Harmless to the human body. Then what does it harm? It doesn't harm anything. It really is just a toy. Ito was teaching me about how different parts come from... Was teaching me about how the different parts come together. Oh, right. Tsubasa was the one who actually assembled it. I did a lot of reading while I was confined. That's where I learned how to make it. I just shared it, what I learned. Why would you waste her time on silly little toy? Sheesh. Keep it down. I don't want Sirei and Nigo to find out. That's even more suspicious. I believe you, Ito. You should always trust the shadiest characters in a mystery. What do you think? What do you know about mysteries? Mere fact that you'd rely on assumptions about the genre shows what an amateur you are. Shut up, you nasty brat. I've played dozens of mystery adventure games. I've played them all to death. I'm going to have to stop you right there, Miss Amamiya. Nobody talks to my dear sister like that. Please, everybody calm down. Ava, I appreciate if you kept your thoughts to yourself. You're a prisoner, in case you forgot. That's not fair. Ava is our friend. Wow, aren't we blessed? Goody Two-Shoes has to weigh in another heroic opinion. Aren't you embarrassed? Your mask is the most embarrassing thing in the room. And it smells like poop. I was sweet to you. Traitor! Wait, you were just talking bad shit. Whatever. Yeesh, man, this is the problem with girls. A god, unabashed sexism. I mean, y'all are kind of proving the point, though. I mean, the bros are just fine. Your old-timey gimmick is so lame. Who asked you to pipe up? You want to go? Come and get it, loser. Shut up, all of you. Knock it off. Hiruko shouted at the top of her lungs. The room immediately fell silent. I'll hold on to that beam gun of yours. Hiruko held out her hand. Ito gave her the gun. I'll be the one who decides if this is really just a toy. Everybody be quiet and behave until then. You guys aren't yourselves right now. Something is very wrong. Go back to your rooms and cool off. Understood? Good call, Hiruko. For the rest of the day, everyone did as they were told, shutting themselves in their rooms and never coming out. Sun set as we stayed inside. And when it went dark out, someone suddenly opened the door. It was Hiruko. I have an update on the beam gun from this morning. I wondered if it might be some kind of switch somewhere that enabled it and disabled it. That's why I examined it, but there wasn't anything of the sort. So it really is just a toy? Ito was right that it was harmless to the human body. At least you couldn't hurt anyone with this. I took it from Hiruko and looked over at it, and it felt solid and heavy. There was definitely something mechanical inside, but nothing happened when I pulled the trigger. All it did was play a tiny, cheap sound effect. So now we know Ito and Tsubasa were telling the truth. No, we don't. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why does he want Sirei and Nigo to know about it? Could it be because it could destroy Nigo and Sirei? Okay. But that's not the real issue here, is it? Yeah, the beam gun was only the catalyst. There's a ton of resentment building up inside of everyone waiting to go off. This just happened to be the spark that started the fire. If you know that that's the problem, why didn't you say anything this morning? It's your job to keep everyone calm and mediate between them. I guess so, but I'm sure everyone is just exhausted. We spent 66 days living under serious pressure. Under pressure.
Whatever it is, something has to change. Next defensive battle's in day 72. We have to do something before then. Hiruko fell deep into thought. Gaze wandered. Shortly after, she pushed her fingers through her long hair and looked straight at me. Takumi, this may be harsh, but it's your fault things ended up this way too. You've acted a little distant from everyone in this timeline. I know. I've seen this loop 146 times. There were timelines where you were a lot more proactive about integrating with the group. In those timelines, man, we spent, well, how many days? What are you talking about? Okay, we literally did nothing for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. 10 days within the last 15. So like, even then we did battles together. We spent, that's like a sixth of our time doing nothing but hanging out with them. I'm sorry, I think that's quite reasonable. They never would have fought like that, like they did today. Their captive was an anchor for them, and they strengthened with their unity. That doesn't mean those timelines were perfect. We lost a lot of people in them. This isn't my first time saying it, but this timeline is a real miracle. Nobody's died, and Ava and Ito are on our side. You need to treasure this timeline. The experiences you have here, the time you get to spend here. Ultimately, that's what will lead to unity and harmony among the team. Hiruko quietly left the room. Couldn't move. She was right. There was no doubt about it. Her words weighed heavy on me, sinking into the pit of my stomach. But I couldn't just sit there and dwell on it. I already knew what I had to do. I think I know just the thing to fix this. I clenched my fists as I murmured, trying to encourage myself. Well, we're going to find out what he decides next time on 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. I don't know if I made the right decision because everything looks like crap. You know what I mean? So, but we'll see what happens next time. I don't like all the time skips. I don't think we need it. Not being able to jump. We only learned that we couldn't jump like for an extensive amount of time after we went to the coming of age route and came back. Then it was like, oh, well, we have to wait another 20 some odd days. And it's only for 30 minutes. So I think there's more going on to this than we think, because I think the other way we would have more jumps and it would be more of the sustainable timeline. I think us going against our own convictions is what stopped us. Well, that's all I have for today. YouTube land, be safe out there.